Although Georgie and Mandy's first marriage still hasn't brought back young Sheldon's title character, the spin-off did find a clever way to integrate him into episode 10's story. By young Sheldon's finale, viewers knew how the eponymous character's story would pan out. Since his teenage self was now living and working at Caltech, it would not be long before he met the Big Bang Theory's cast of characters. After that, Sheldon would begin living with Leonard and soon the story of the original show would start. Since the Big Bang Theory's finale left Sheldon in a pretty perfect position and young Sheldon's finale flashforward proved that things had only gotten better for him and Amy, it might seem like Georgie and Mandy's first marriage doesn't require his presence at all. After all, the title of young Sheldon's spin-off alone makes it clear that Georgie and Mandy's first marriage is about Mandy and George's relationship and its struggles, not Sheldon. Meanwhile, the fact that viewers know Sheldon is busy at Caltech makes his presence even less necessary. Georgie and Mandy use Sheldon's agreements to fix Mary and Audrey's conflict. The Big Bang Theory prequel reminded viewers about young Sheldon's hero. That said, the first 10 episodes of Georgie and Mandy's first marriage prove that the sitcom spin-off still badly needs Sheldon. Bringing back Mary, More, and Missy means that Georgie and Mandy's first marriage feels like something of a young Sheldon continuation despite the show changing from a single-camera setup to a more traditional multi-camera approach. Since the series feels like an extension of young Sheldon's story, Sheldon's absence from Georgie and Mandy's first marriage is impossible to ignore. Fortunately, episode 10, A House Divided, found a way around this. In A House Divided, Sheldon effectively helped resolve the episode's central conflict even in his absence. When Audrey made a photo album for Cease without including any pictures of Mary, Mary responded by sneaking in a photo of herself. In the ensuing fight, Mandy and Georgie end up taking the sides of both their own and each other's mothers without ever seeing eye to eye. Although this proved that the Big Bang Theory's Georgie and Mandy breakup isn't that big a surprise, the couple eventually worked out an answer. Surprisingly, it was Sheldon who inspired the truce. Will Mary and Audrey's agreement work as well as Sheldon's other drafted contracts? George's younger brother wasn't mentioned in numerous episodes. When Pastor Jeff tried and failed to broker peace between the two mothers-in-law, Georgie was inspired by Sheldon's contracts to write up a grandmother agreement. Sheldon's infamously convoluted contracts were first encountered in The Big Bang Theory Season 2, Episode 6, The Cooper-Nowitzki Theorem, and Sheldon regularly amended the contract after that outing to include new clauses. He also drafted a relationship agreement with Amy, ensuring that the pair never felt unsure of their obligations to each other while dating. Sheldon's hilariously stiff and litigious way of interacting with even his closest friends and loved ones inspired Georgie and Mandy to create an agreement between their mothers. Of course, since it was the couple who wrote it up, not Sheldon, there are bound to be loopholes in the grandmother agreement. Audrey and Mary's behavior to date implies that neither would be above exploiting these loopholes, so the agreement may well fail. However, the plot still made Sheldon's continued absence from Georgie and Mandy's first marriage easier for viewers, as he had a clear influence on the story of the spin-off. When might Sheldon finally appear in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage? Young Sheldon's prequel needs Sheldon but can't over-rely on him. Although Sheldon is often referenced in passing in the spin-off, it is not yet clear when Sheldon will appear in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage. While he may still be the star of both The Big Bang Theory and young Sheldon, this makes it all the more important for Georgie and Mandy's first marriage to feel like its own show while maintaining a link to him. As such, it would not make sense for Sheldon to appear too early lest the series end up feeling too much like young Sheldon. As The Big Bang Theory's next spin-off prepares to expand the world of the series, it is increasingly clear that Georgie and Mandy's first marriage is unlikely to end anytime soon. As such, the spin-off can take its time reintroducing Sheldon. Actor Ian Armitage said he would be happy to reprise his most famous role in an interview with TV Line, and this would be a welcome surprise in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage Season 2. However, for Georgie and Mandy's first marriage to truly feel like its own beast, the show needs more plots like A House Divided wherein Sheldon's presence is felt but he doesn't define the story of the series. If the spin-off can keep its links to young Sheldon's title character alive without overly relying on him, then the inevitable appearance of Sheldon in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage will be a fun comeback.